Again, I welcome you all in the part 3 video of caffeine. So far we have covered the industrial production or the isolation part. So in this video tutorial, we are going to cover the estimation as well as the utilization of caffeine. So let's start. So this is a source that I have used because I found this very useful and very simple explanation is given. So we have completed the method 1. So yes, identification test. There is a very common test that is used for the identification, that is Murex test. So I hope you remember about this test because we have completed it, I think, in the previous videos. So first of all, this is the test for identification of the caffeine. So in this, few milligrams of the caffeine is taken and you will add 3 to 4 drops of nitric acid into it. And you will put it into you will do this practical in the small porcelain dish, and you will subject it to dryness. You will evaporate it basically. And after the evaporation, what you will do, you will add few drops of ammonium hydroxide solution, which will impart purple color. Remember this thing, purple color, which will indicate the presence of caffeine in a particular sample. So you have to remember this Murex reaction. This is also very important as well as for the GPAT examination point of view. So yes, there is another method of determination like UV spectra. There is the lambda max of the caffeine is 278 for normal purine absorption at 260 nanometer. So don't worry, you have to remember this only this step, and this is very important. This is the TLC method for identification of caffeine, and we know in TLC what you will use: stationary phase. So what is the stationary phase over here? Adsorbent or pre-coated silica gel layer. And what is the mobile phase? In case of detection of or identification of caffeine, ethyl acetate, methanol and water in the ratio 100, 13.5 is to 10. So you have to remember this composition of mobile phase in case of caffeine. What is the sample use? Yes, you are using the leaf extract and RF value 0.45. You will observe your purple spot and you will do identification using iodine or HCl. Okay, so this is very simple. You don't have to do this method number 2 for caffeine. Yes, there is a non-aqueous titration method also, because caffeine can be assayed by this non-aqueous titration method. And there is an assay also using perchloric acid you will do. So we will focus only upon this Murex reaction, Murex test and the TLC method. Okay, and you can also write a bit about this non-aqueous titration method in which perchloric acid, or you can also add the assay in which we use perchloric acid. So let's read this assay also. So first of all, you will weigh accurately a particular amount, that is 0.4 grams, suppose in this case, of caffeine, and you will dissolve the sample in 40 ml of acetic anhydride solution. Okay, then you will cool and add 80 ml of benzene and you will titrate it. Basically, this is a titration method using 0.1 normal perchloric acid. Okay, and you will determine the endpoint by potentiometry by performing a blank titration and make the necessary correction. And finally, you have to recall, you have to remember this line, that is the each ml of 0.1 normal perchloric acid is equivalent to 0.0194 gram of caffeine. Okay, each ml of 0.1 normal perchloric acid is equivalent to 0.01942 gram of caffeine. So in this way, you will do your calculation, and this is the assay or the estimation of caffeine using simple titrimetric determination. And we know about the utilization or the uses. Yes, it is used as a CNS stimulant, increase the blood pressure also. It promotes the urine production. It is also used as a diuretic. Caffeine is a diuretic, yes. It stimulates the action of heart and lungs. And we know herbal tea is very much recommended as an antioxidant, as an anti-aging also. It has immense benefits. So yes, it is used to treat migraine. It increases the potency of analgesic. This is important. It relieves from asthma attacks. So these are the various brands available in the tea market. In the market, there are various brands. So this is about the utilization part. So I think we have our time. Yes, we have time. So there are different type of claims that are basically, I'm saying the word claim because there are different type of also the claims that are claimed by some researcher that caffeine has different type of effect. Suppose in case of sports performance enhancement, it is used. It is also used This use, look at this, caffeine relieves post-workout muscle pain by up to 48%, and it is also clinically proved. So the work on the caffeine is still going on. Okay, so suppose this is in Japan. In Japan, researchers have shown that caffeine increases memory, but this is still under the clinical trial. Okay, that's why I'm using the word. Some scientists have claimed that. Okay, so, but this is already done. Yes, it can use to ease the depression. It is used to decrease the depression. It increases energy, relieves some constipation. It stimulates, aids in digestion or stimulates digestion also. There is very famous market preparation of headache, Ceridone. Why I am showing this Ceridone? Because Ceridone also contain, yes, caffeine. And what is written over here in the label? Ceridone includes caffeine, and which improve the effects of other two ingredients. So yes, that is why we have studied that it is used for other analgesic, and it will provide a synergistic effect also to some extent. Okay, so this is the Ceridone label. It contains acetaminophen or caffeine anhydrous, and it is used to relieve headaches, aches, pains, and fever. So I think this is more than sufficient to you. In the last, I acknowledge all the sources that I have used to prepare this video. So do not share this video in any platform. Thank you for your valuable time.